What's up, everybody? So this is something that I've kind of wanted to do, just kind of thought about it, and I decided, you know what a better time to do this than for the announcement of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, basically I kind of wanted to do a update on everything that's coming out for like the Disney announcements. Hello everybody joining. I don't expect a lot of people to be in here just because it's pretty early. It's 9:15 in the morning. So I'll let a couple people trickle in. If you guys want to stick around, thank you so much for sticking around. If you guys want to come back later and watch it, I understand it might be a little too early or you might be at work. It is a Thursday. But basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk about the opening dates for Galaxy's Edge for both Disneyland and for Disney World. It was a big announcement that happened today after the shareholder meeting, and basically social media and websites are blowing up right now because of the announcement. Now, I knew that there was gonna be an announcement today just because some of our friends talked to us about it yesterday, and they're like, you guys better be ready in the morning, you guys better be ready, get those Instagram posts ready, get your, your information ready. So we posted already on our Instagram, we already posted on our stories, we swiped up, all that stuff. But I just, kind of wanted to bring the information here to YouTube as well because a lot of people are excited for Galaxy's Edge. And right now I see there's about 30 people in here, so thank you guys for joining. Welcome. My name is Chris. I'm from the Disney Duo. Ashley, she's at work right now. I actually do have the day off because we have a very eventful night planned for the night, so I got to get everything ready for that. But let's just go ahead and jump into this. So Galaxy's Edge dates, opening dates, has officially been announced. And I know a lot of people are excited about it. I know I'm pretty excited just because it's a brand new land. There's going to be a lot of cool new things to see. There's a little bad news that's connected with the opening dates, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But regardless, I'm pretty excited. I've never actually been to an opening of a brand new land. So I actually wasn't there for like the Cars Land opening. I was there for the Pixar Pier like reimagining, but I mean, that's not really a new land, but I didn't really get to experience any of that. So this is going to be like a brand new experience for me personally. I can't say the same about Ashley because I think she's been to the previous ones. And I can't really say that I remember DCA's opening because that was a long time ago. I think I was maybe like 10, and I can barely remember what happened last week, to be honest. So a brand new land coming to Disneyland and Disney World, Hollywood Studios. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Right now what I'm doing is I'm referencing the information that's posted on our friends' website, Try Everything Daily. So if you guys are going to want to go check them out, they have great information, great blog posts. They're starting to pick up their social media, so we definitely want to shout them out because they really, really are very informative. So let's go ahead and start this up. Galaxy's Edge for Disneyland is going to be on May 31st. That's right, May 31st. That's in about 2 months. That's insane to think about, to know that there's a brand new land that's going to be jumping off in 2 months. And May alone is already a huge and busy month for me because 1, that's my birthday month. 2, that's me and Ashley's anniversary month. 3, I might be working EDC, like that festival that they have in Vegas. I might be working that, so I might be gone for 2 weeks in Vegas working that. And now they're throwing Star Wars Land into the mix. So, I mean, Galaxy's Edge. Sorry, a lot of people get triggered when we say Star Wars Land when it's really Galaxy's Edge, but whatever, But yeah, so that's getting thrown into the mix. So it's going to be a huge, 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 huge month for the month of May. And then for Disney World at Hollywood Studios, it's going to be August 29th. So a little bit later up in the summer area. So it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. When Ashley and I went to Walt Disney World in October, we were melting. So I can only imagine how it is in the peak of summer. So everybody that's in Florida, good luck. That's all I'm going to say. So August 29th for Florida. There's also a couple of things that we want to talk about that's going to be open. So, I'm sorry, that's not going to be open. Sadly, both of the attractions won't be running, apparently. That's kind of a bummer because there's only like 2 attractions. People call it rides, people call it attractions. There's only 2 that's going to be happening at Star Wars Land. and they're both not going to be live during the premiere or during the opening. They're basically like a soft opening. It's kind of weird to think about, like, hey guys, we have a brand new land, but you can't do anything yet but walk around and eat and buy stuff. I mean, okay, I mean, that's fine. If that's how people want to do it, I understand some things just aren't going to be ready. So it's, you know, you don't want to rush something that's not ready, because then it's going to turn out to be pretty bad. I know for a fact when Pixar Pier opened, there was a lot of stuff that wasn't ready, and a lot of people were very disappointed in it because they wanted it to be ready. If they're gonna charge, you know, that Pixar Pier premiere price, which was $300 to come experience the new, renovations, everything should have been ready, and it totally wasn't. Like Carlos just said, Pixar Pier looked like it was rushed. 100% agree. You know, we are still waiting for Jesse's carousel ride to debut. I know they finally put the Jesse figure up. That's still not done. Bing Bong's just actually finished being, completely done. I'd say a couple months ago when they finally put Bing Bong there. And in case you guys didn't know, fun fact, the Bing Bong statue that's inside Bing Bong's is actually the part of the float from the Pixar Play Parade. That's something that I learned as a joke. Actually, I thought it was a joke, but surprisingly, it was real. And then we still are waiting for the new Upride, which is basically Flix Flyers just moving over from Rest in Peace Bugland or Bugs Land to Pixar Pier, which is just going to be like a remapped version of that. So basically, it's still not done. It's been open. I believe it's going to be coming up on a year later on later on closer to summer, and that's not done. I know that Star Wars Land is a brand new land. It's going to be taking a lot more than just reskinning like a land or reskinning like an area. And the engineers or the Imagineers there are working super hard to get that done. But a lot of people, I'm already hearing it, a lot of people are disappointed at the fact that there's not going to be any attractions to experience. And coming from somebody who loves going on rides, that's a huge disappointment for me. Do you know they brought the popsicle stick benches? Yes, I saw that. That's really cool that they did. So kind of a bummer that they're not going to have the attractions ready. Also, I don't know if they, from what I'm looking at, let's see, the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run attraction will be open, but Star Wars Rise of Resistance. Oh, okay. So Rise of the Resistance will be opening later. So I guess one of them is going to be open. So the Millennium Falcon ride or attraction will be open, but Rise of Resistance will not. Now, I think the Millennium Falcon one is the one that's going to be 28 minutes long. 28 minutes long? That's insane to think about. Let's see, there's also a couple other things. You were required to make a no-cost reservation. Oh, that's what I wanted to get to. I kind of got lost in train of thought. So, no-cost reservation. What does that mean exactly? A lot of speculation. What is it going to do? How are people going to get reserved? So basically, at Disneyland.com, at some point, there's going to be a reservation thing for you guys to be able to experience the attraction. Now, I don't know how well that's going to go. I'm pretty sure the site's just going to go ahead and crash within the first 3 seconds. And it's crazy to think about that you have to reserve a section of time for you to come experience an attraction before it's actually like, before anybody else can. I can't even think about like how that process is in my head. Hey, you have to go online. It's basically like reserving a fast pass, but that's the only way to do it. And it's like, so I can't walk into the land and be like, hey, I want to jump in line. I know the line's gonna basically take like a full day. I mean, it's no surprise there, but it's crazy to think about that you can't just waltz up into Star Wars Land or Galaxy's Edge and just be like, I want to get in line for that ride. No, you have to have a reservation. That's weird to think about. I mean, maybe a lot of other people might agree that it's a better thing to even like think about, or as far as like making it more crowd manageable. It might be more possible for parks to be able to do that, but I mean, who knows? Carlos, I don't know if it's gonna be paid. They haven't made anything. No, it says no cost reservation. So as of now, there's no payment, there's no, you know, cost for that, just to reserve your time to ride the attraction or to experience the attraction. Who knows if that's going to change, because I mean, we've seen a lot of different things happen when it comes to Disneyland, and things costing money and versus not costing money. I did learn, and this is actually something really, really cool, is that anybody who is on property, so basically staying at one of the hotels, it's the Paradise Pier, the Disneyland Hotel, and the Grand Californian. Anybody who is staying there actually will have access to the land for Magic Morning Hour. And guys, I'm just referencing Disneyland mostly because I don't know too much about Walt Disney World. So Disneyland is where we are, so that's why I keep referencing our Disneyland stuff. So anybody who stays on those 3 hotel properties will have access to the land for Magic Morning Hour, according to what we're seeing online. Now, of course, everything is all subject to change, so who knows if that's actually going to stay in place. Crazy to think about as well that hotel guests will have basically kind of like first dibs to anybody else. So first dibs before pass holders, first dibs before anybody who's buying a day ticket, who has 3-day passes, anything like that. But well, maybe the 3-day passes might work for the Magic Morning Hour, but they haven't announced that yet. So there's a lot of speculation on what's going to actually happen as it gets closer to opening date versus what they announced today. I kind of say I'm excited. I am excited, but a big part of my percentage of that excitement is also fear, because I have no idea what to expect. I know it's going to be crazy. I know there's going to be long lines everywhere. There's going to be a lot of impatient and upset people because of how crowded it's going to be. And this is coming from somebody who's been there for New Year's, and that was insane. That was absolutely insane. I can only imagine how worse it's going to be for the opening date. And yeah, exactly, Eric. Pack your patience. You gotta have patience on your back, even if you're not even wearing a backpack. To be 100% honest, so it's crazy to know that that's gonna be happening. Now I want to take a look to make sure I'm not really missing anything. The biggest thing that was announced, of course, was the dates today, and how they're gonna be doing it for the opening date. I've already had a couple people text me and tell me how they're upset because they want to go and experience the land before it's tainted, and they want to be able to experience everything for the lands before before anything breaks down, before anything gets ruined. And this is kind of like very, very harsh language that they were using, but a lot of people just want to be able to walk into that land, experience everything, have to wait what they have to wait, and just get on and over with it. So that's the only thing. Carlos, yes, I did see the dates. Disneyland will be on May 31st. Disney World will be on August 29th. So Disneyland is coming up real soon. I want to say that we will be there. It's going to be kind of tough because that day, I can only imagine just the insanity that's going to be presented in front of us. I remember a couple months ago, I posted a story on our Instagram saying that there was a huge line camping out for Galaxy's Edge, which was right there, right when you walk between Toontown and Frontierland, and people went crazy. They legit thought that it was happening, and I was just like, no, guys, there's no way anybody can camp inside the parks, like 3 months ahead of time. So if people believe that, and that was just a joke, I can only imagine how it's really gonna be and how people are gonna be camping out. Because I've seen people camp out at Downtown Disney for Funko Pops overnight when it's freezing cold. Like this, I think we had a release for the Abominable Snowman, which was the Diamond version. That guy had a line that was like outside Downtown Disney, and people lined up at 9 p.m. the night before to get that guy. So I can only imagine how crazy people are going to be outside camping, like waiting for the first opportunity to walk into Disneyland and go to Galaxy's Edge. And I can guarantee you now there's going to be almost no service in there because everybody's going to be on their phones, live streaming, doing stories, all that stuff. It's just going to be insane. So I don't know if we're going to be able to provide those stories and stuff to you guys, because we really struggled. Like when Pixar Pier happened, we struggled because nothing uploaded to our stories. And it was just like the worst service ever. Like I couldn't even make a phone call. I couldn't load anybody else's pictures on Instagram. I couldn't basically do anything. And everything got stuck in the uploading section. And then finally, once we left the land, that's when it happened. But it's going to be absolutely insane. Service on the pier sucks. Yeah, 100% does, Eric. I think they need to put like a Wi-Fi signal there or something. But I do want to get to some of these comments you guys are pushing here. I don't want to ignore anybody. Especially since this is a Star Wars land. I mean, we have Disney fan and Star Wars fan. It's going to be insane. Yes, 100% agree. What makes it worse is that Disneyland has no service in general. Disneyland kind of, we like as Instagrammers, we struggle a lot with service in Disneyland, and uploading stuff, because sometimes you just want to upload it right then and there, but you have like the worst service, so it's not going to happen. And then there's other areas that it's just like perfect and it's quick. And I wish the Disneyland Wi-Fi was like awesome for everybody. Like the Disneyland Wi-Fi or the Disney World Wi-Fi, that Wi-Fi is incredible. I love that Wi-Fi, and I'm glad that you can get it at any parks. The only thing is you have to, of course, be in Walt Disney World. And obviously we're not doing that here in Anaheim. I did see that AT&T is always better. Yes, 100% it is. That's because they're a sponsor. I have Verizon as well as Ashley, so we kind of struggle with that, which is weird because Verizon is supposed to be like the best, the fastest, and all that, but it struggles in Disneyland, which I find pretty amusing. But I think as far as everything that's going for Galaxy's Edge and the announcements and all that stuff, I think I hit everything. If I missed anything, go ahead and put in the comments right now so I can maybe touch back on it. But basically, I wanted to go live. Actually, I've been really contemplating on doing this kind of like a series where if there's a major announcement that Disneyland or maybe Disney World puts out there, like I kind of want to go live and just talk about it so we can bring the information to you guys. And the fact that there's over 50 people in here just hanging out and, you know, chilling, that's incredible. So to know that you guys want that information, or you guys want to, you know, at least enjoy the video, or, you know, maybe hear me talk in the background, which is perfectly fine. I don't know why when my voice is kind of annoying, but I thought maybe this is a good way to bring information to people who don't really have access to, you know, seeing information on social media, or don't have time to read and they just want to hear somebody present the information via you know, listening to it. Did you make your reservations yet? I came in late. If you already answered that. No, you can't make your reservations yet, Tina. That's going to be something later on. So who knows when that's going to happen. But yeah, as far as the article, I'm going to link it down below. Once again, it's our friends over at Try Everything Daily. You can definitely go check them out. Give them a follow on Instagram. They're definitely trying to build that up. We hang out with them pretty regularly now, and they're amazing people. We love them, and they definitely are some people that we love being around because of how amazing they are. What I want to know is how people know the soft opening dates for new things. Carlos, come on, man. They had a shareholder meeting today, Carlos. Sorry, my alarm was going off. See, normally my alarm goes off at 9:30 to be like, hey man, you gotta get out of bed. But yeah, they had the announcement today, so that's why everybody's posting it. So it wasn't too much of a secret. We were just waiting for the announcement and the information to be put out there before everybody could talk about it. But that's why everybody knows about this. But yeah, so I'm thinking about, I'll give it a few months to calm down. I think you should give it like a year, to be 100% honest. I just wanted to go ahead and start this. Maybe this might be a new series here on the Duo, just so we can bring you guys up-to-date information about, you know, the updates that's happening at Disneyland and stuff like that. And, you know, if this does well and you guys want to see more of it, definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. Me and Ashley upload Disney vlogs pretty regularly on here. I'd say at least once a week for now. And then if you guys are not following us on social media, everything's under the Disney Duo with 2 O's. But other than that, I just wanted to bring you guys this quick information. And then hopefully when new information comes up, I'm hearing the moving Mickey's Halloween Party DCA this year. Heard that too. When I guess when confirmation comes about that, we'll talk about it either on Instagram or we'll maybe do a live like this. But if you guys do enjoy the the information about, or the information being brought to you this way, kind of like live, up to date, right when it happens, just let me know. Like, even in the comments when this video and the live stream is done, go to the comments and tell me what you guys thought about this. If this is something you guys want me to keep doing, I definitely can. If it's something that you guys are like, about, just let me know. I'd rather you guys tell me what you guys like so I know what to keep doing and what not to keep doing. But other than that, guys, I'm going to be taking off. I got to get ready. I got to get everything ready for the 90s event tonight. If you guys don't know, Disneyland is hosting a throwback, or I'm sorry, not throwback, but an After Dark event, which is all themed to 90s. And I'm really super excited about that because I grew up in the 90s. I'm a 90s kid. So me and Ashley, we have our bounds ready. If you're not, if you don't know about the 90s event, make sure to go check it out, like on Disneyland.com. They have the information about that. The event, unfortunately, is sold out, so you can't buy tickets, but at least tonight when we go there, we're going to be talking about it, we're going to be vlogging, we're going to be storing, we're going to be IGing it, like all that stuff. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead to our Instagram and watch it tonight. As far as my Pops, I can't show you guys all my Pops now. This is just a small part of my collection. This is my non-Disney collection. As you can see, SpongeBob, and we have like Crash Bandicoot and stuff. But maybe we'll do that a little bit later. As for the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening date announcement, that's what we have for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button. We'll check you guys later. Chris from the Disney Duo is out. Love you guys. See ya.